Are you tired of feeling trapped in a cycle of bad habits? Do you feel like you've tried everything and nothing seems to work? Well, look no further, because the answers you seek are hidden within the pages of The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. This best-selling book delves into the science behind habit formation and provides a roadmap to change the habits that are holding you back. It's a game changer for anyone looking to break free from the negative patterns that are holding them back. Imagine being able to change that bad habit, the one that's been holding you back for years, in just a matter of weeks. Imagine the feeling of being in control of your own life, of having the power to shape your own destiny. The power of habit has helped countless people make lasting change in their lives, and it can do the same for you. So, if you're ready to take control of your habits and take the first step towards living your best life, come along on this journey with us as we explore the groundbreaking insights in The Power of Habit. 1. Habits are formed through a loop of cue, routine, and reward. By identifying the cue and reward, we can change the routine and break the habit. For example, if your cue for smoking is feeling stressed and your reward is the feeling of relaxation, you can replace the smoking routine with something else that provides the same reward, such as going for a walk or meditating. By understanding this loop, you can take control of the habit and change it to something more beneficial for your health and well-being. It's important to note that this loop applies to all habits, whether they are positive or negative. Understanding this loop is crucial in identifying the specific triggers and rewards that maintain the habit, which is the first step in breaking it. Additionally, it's important to be patient with the process of breaking a habit, as it can take time, effort, and consistency to see results. It's also important to have a plan in place, setting realistic and specific goals, and monitoring your progress. 2. The key to breaking a bad habit is to keep the same cue and reward, but change the routine. For example, if you have a habit of eating junk food when you're bored, you can keep the cue of boredom, but change the routine to something healthier, such as reading a book or going for a walk. This way, you're still satisfying the cue and reward, but in a more beneficial way. It's important to note that this method is not easy. It takes time and effort to change the routine, but once it is successful, the habit will be broken. Additionally, it's crucial to have a plan in place and to be consistent in practicing the new routine until it becomes automatic. It's also important to have a support system in place to keep you accountable and motivated during the process. 3. Habits are not only formed by individual actions, but also by the environment and social cues. For example, if you're surrounded by smokers, it's more likely that you'll develop the habit of smoking, but if you're surrounded by non-smokers, the opposite is true. This means that the environment and the people around you play a crucial role in shaping your habits. It's important to be aware of this and take control of the environment and the people you surround yourself with, in order to form positive habits. This can be done by avoiding triggers, surrounding yourself with supportive people, and creating an environment that promotes positive habits. Additionally, it's important to be mindful of the company you keep and to surround yourself with people who have positive habits and can serve as role models. 4. Habits can be used for good or bad, and understanding how they work can help us to form positive habits. For example, if you can understand how you formed the bad habit of procrastinating, you can use that knowledge to form the good habit of being productive. By understanding the habits that are holding you back, you can take control of them and use them to your advantage. Additionally, it's important to be mindful of forming positive habits and to make sure they align with your goals and values. It's also important to be aware of the impact that a certain habit may have on different areas of your life and make sure that it's in line with your overall well-being. 5. Habits are formed by the brain in order to conserve mental effort. For example, when you first learn to drive, You have to think about every action, but after some time, it becomes automatic. This means that habits are formed to save mental energy and make our lives more efficient. By understanding this, we can take advantage of this mechanism and form positive habits that will benefit us in the long run. Additionally, it's important to be mindful of forming habits that align with our goals and values and to be consistent in practicing them until they become automatic. It's also important to be aware of the effort that goes into forming a new habit and to pace ourselves accordingly. 6. Habits can be changed by understanding that they exist in the basal ganglia, a part of the brain that controls automatic behavior. When we repeat an action over time, the basal ganglia begins to associate that action with the cue, or trigger, that preceded it. This is how habits are formed. By understanding the specific part of the brain responsible for habits, we can be more effective in changing them. We can use techniques such as visualization, meditation, and neurofeedback to target the basal ganglia specifically when trying to change a habit. Additionally, it's important to understand the neural pathways that are associated with a certain habit and to focus on changing them in order to break the habit. This can be done by using techniques such as neuroplasticity exercises that help to rewire the brain. 7. Habits can be changed by understanding that they can be replaced by new routines. This is known as habit replacement. It is a powerful tool to break a bad habit by replacing it with a good one. For example, if you want to stop biting your nails, you can replace the routine of biting your nails with something else, like squeezing a stress ball or playing with a fidget toy. By replacing the habit with a more beneficial one, we can break the habit and form a positive one. Additionally, it's important to be mindful of the new routine and to make sure it's sustainable and enjoyable. This can be done by finding an activity that you enjoy and that also helps you to achieve your goals. 8. Habits can be changed by understanding that they can be influenced by the environment and the people around us. Our environment and the people we surround ourselves with can have a big impact on the habits we form. For example, if you're surrounded by smokers, it's more likely that you'll develop the habit of smoking, but if you're surrounded by non-smokers, the opposite is true. This means that the environment and the people around you play a crucial role in shaping your habits. It's important to be aware of this and take control of the environment and the people you surround yourself with, in order to form positive habits. This can be done by avoiding triggers, surrounding yourself with supportive people, and creating an environment that promotes positive habits. Additionally, it's important to be mindful of the company you keep and to surround yourself with people who have positive habits and can serve as role models. 9. Habits can be changed by understanding that the key to breaking a bad habit is to keep the same cue and reward but change the routine, and the key to forming a good habit is to find a cue and a reward that works for you. This is the key to understanding how to change habits. The cue is the trigger that starts the habit, the routine is the habit itself, and the reward is the benefit we get from the habit. By understanding the cue and reward, we can create a routine that is sustainable and enjoyable. It's important to note that the cue and reward may vary from person to person, so it's important to experiment and find what works best for you. Additionally, it's important to be consistent and persistent in forming a new habit. It takes time and effort to form a habit, but once it's formed, it becomes automatic and will benefit us in the long run. One way to do this is to set specific and measurable goals, track progress, and reward yourself for reaching milestones. Another way is to have an accountability partner, someone who will check in with you and keep you motivated throughout the process. 10. Habits can be changed by understanding that they are formed by a loop that consists of a cue, a routine, and a reward. This is the foundation of how habits are formed and how they can be changed. By identifying the cue and reward, we can change the routine and break the habit. Additionally, it's important to be mindful of the new routine and to make sure it aligns with our goals and values. And also, it is crucial to be consistent and persistent in maintaining the new habit and to be aware of the progress, to make necessary adjustments if needed. This can be done by setting measurable goals, tracking progress, and seeking support from others if needed. Additionally, it's important to be patient with the process of breaking a habit, as it can take time, effort, and consistency to see results. And also, it's important to be flexible and adaptable, because sometimes it might be necessary to try different approaches before finding the one that works best for you. Thank you for watching our video on The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. We hope that you found the information shared in the video to be helpful and that you feel more confident in your ability to create and maintain good habits. Remember, the strategies and techniques outlined in the book can be applied to a variety of situations and can help you achieve your goals and improve your life. The Power of Habit is a valuable resource for anyone looking to create lasting change and build good habits, so if you're ready to make positive changes to your life, give this book a read. We hope you found this video to be helpful, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Thanks for watching.